Minnesota schools say they're dealing with another crisis. They don't have enough counselors.
Support staff from across the state were at the Capitol today to demand some help. Kaya Edwards joins us with what they're calling for. Kaya?
Randy, Julie, the American School Counselor Association recommends 250 students per one counselor, but the statewide average is more than double that. Today, there was a new push to fund not just counselors, but mental health teams at schools.
Self-harm statements and a lot of self-harm behaviors has increased.
Keela Coolers has been a school counselor for 12 years and says the need for team mental health care has increased.
Kids really need that multi-layer of support, which comes from counselors and social workers and psychologists and nurses.
But many Minnesota schools don't have that full team, some not even a counselor.
About half of our schools in Minnesota have a school counselor.
According to the American School Counselor Association, in Minnesota, the average ratio is 570 students to one counselor, fourth worst in the nation.
The majority of my career, I've been one to about 600 students.
Coolers advocated for better ratios in her district, St. Paul Public Schools.
We were able to utilize some of the American Rescue Plan Act money. Now there's another person that's here half-time, and so my ratio now is probably closer to the mid to upper 300s.
Now she's testifying at the Capitol.
I game plan how to inhale my lunch in a few minutes so I can squeeze in one more student.
She and others are backing State Senator John Hoffman's bill to increase funding for mental health teams.
This bill provides ongoing sustainable funding to every school district and charter school in Minnesota to allow schools to prioritize these supports. Districts would receive the dedicated funding, at least $50,000 to hire a nurse, school counselor, chemical dependency counselor, social worker, and or a psychologist.
If we have that funding to be able to allocate towards that, then families are better served.
Very early stages of this bill, as it was just introduced to the Minnesota Senate's Education Finance Committee today. But worth noting, Republicans and Democrats are co-authors of it and will continue to follow any progress. Julie and Randy?
All right. Thank you, Kaya.